Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Why Wait. It's a wellness consultant again, Faye Shayo. You're welcome to Why Wait, like I said earlier. All right, from the last episode, like I told you, I'm going to give you tips on the kinds of food that we eat that would increase our risk of having diabetes and its brothers and sisters. Things that would have like high blood cholesterol, high blood sugar, heart disease, and all of that. That would also end up with diabetes. All right, I'll tell you about that on this episode. I'll also tell you about the things, there's some little symptoms that your body would tell you. I always tell you, our bodies would always give us symptoms that you'd have even before whatever ailment comes up. So, this episode, I'm also going to enlighten us more on little symptoms, some symptoms that your body will tell you that you're approaching diabetes or you're having symptoms of diabetes. And I'll also tell you on how to prevent it. If you already have it, please, the kinds of food to eat and things not to eat. All right, let's go. What are the food that you take that would increase your chances of having diabetes? Basically, it's high calorie food. Yes, I'm going to sum it up on high calorie food. Then I'll reduce it to one highly processed carbohydrate. These are things like refined sugar, things like refined rice, white flour, refined wheat, and all of that. They're highly processed. And whenever something is processed, it's no longer its natural state. The fiber, the nutrients that you need have been removed from it because the manufacturers want it to be done in larger quantities. Another thing to look out for is sugar sweetened drinks. Oh no, sugar sweetened drinks are so much out there. A lot of times you we take it as a normal beverage. Some people actually take over 1,000 milliliters of these drinks every day. You don't know what it's doing to your system. You don't know what is how your it's endangering your pancreas, and in turn going to make you to have high blood sugar, high blood cholesterol, and of course you have diabetes in the long run. Another thing we look out for is trans and saturated fat. You get all of these are also processed. They're no longer in, they're fat that are no longer in their natural state. You have hydrogenated fat and its likes. Also, we have red and processed meat. Red and processed meat, that canned food and all of that. Red meat, we all know that is not too healthy for the human body. Now, I want to talk about sugar sweetened drinks. Take a natural soda. We call it soft drink here in my part of the world in Nigeria. We call it soft drink. Other parts we call it soda. Most of it are either 50 cl, 65 cl, 1 liter, and all of that. When you look at the content, most of the time you see that the sugar content is always so high. We'll take an example of a 65 cl content drink having about 25 grams of sugar. I know the beautiful thing, manufacturers are good. They do us a good thing by telling us how the quantity of ingredients that are in all of these things that we eat. So please, I would like to let us know, for every food that you're going to eat, you go to the grocery store, you go to the drink store, you go anywhere, please make sure that you check the nutritional information on all the food that you are eating. When you check it, you'll see kilocalories or kilojoules. Now let me talk about kilocalories. As a female, if you're not on any form of diet, it's always advisable you do 2,000 kilocalories daily. For males, 2,005. If you're on diet, 1,500 and then 2,004 male respectively. Now, when you look at the kilocalories that you're taking, let's take a look at our normal candies, our normal cookies, biscuits, and all of that. Most of the time, you find that one stick is about 100 calories, and that one stick is not going to fill you up. So if you're taking like 5 sticks of biscuit, that's about 500 calories you're taking. That is even if it's going to be enough for you. And then you also want to take it with a drink. Instead of taking a low calorie drink, you go and take a high carbonated drink, which has high trans fat, which has high sugar content. And if you look at the calorie content of that drink, it's also probably another 200 or 300 and something kilocalories. In that sitting, you are already taking about 1,000 kilocalories, and that might just be refreshment. It's not as if it's going to fill you up. That might just be refreshment, or maybe just at that particular time you take other food before the day runs out. When you look at it, you're going to take about 5,000 kilocalories of food before the end of that day. What happens to you? Your body does not need so much in a day. The last episode I told you about portion control and how not to eat too much at a go, and it's all of this calorie intake. So what you do is, when you're going to the grocery store next time, please make sure that you're checking out for the nutritional information. You'll see a lot of food, a lot of snack that are not high in calories but high in nutrients. Let's ensure that we take care of our bodies, take care of your pancreas. Don't overburden it. I told you the pancreas is a gentle organ. It doesn't like too much stress. If you overstress it, it will pack up. And then what happens? You have diabetes. And at the end of the day, you have to start spending so much money that you would have saved for something better. Now, before having diabetes, you have some symptoms. Part of it, you have frequent urination. You find that they are going to the toilet too frequently. Why is this happening? Too much glucose is beginning to block your arteries, is beginning to block a whole lot of things, and then your kidney, your bladder is not being able to release all the urine per time. So that is a pointer to diabetes. Also, you find out that you drink too much water. You drink too much water because as you're drinking so much water, you're also going to the toilet. The water is not, being used as it should. Also, you might have vision impairment. That's another sign that you're tending towards high blood sugar or high blood cholesterol that would end up with diabetes. Another thing to look out for is yeast infection for we females. Yes, you might have yeast infection. All of these are very, very preventable, like I would say. Okay, now, should you always have this? How do you prevent diabetes? One, ensure that you cut on the carbs that you take. When I say carbs, I'm talking about carbohydrate, high calorie foods. Please, let's cut on it. Ensure that you reduce the amount of carbonated drinks that you take. In fact, make sure that water is your primary beverage. Yes, ensure that water, your body needs at least 3,000 liters of water every day so that our organs will function properly. Also, make sure that as you're eating, you're watching portion control. I've told you that. Reduce your alcohol, make alcohol intake. Ensure that you're taking alcohol responsibly. Also, please, if you're smoking, quit smoking. This has a lot of complications in the body. um okay, we have other ones. Now, on my next video, I'm going to introduce us to I'm not introducing you, I've already introduced you to the products that I am a company that I am a distributor there. I take these products, they are awesome. Like I told you, most of the fruits and vegetables that we have out there are actually processed. Most of them have been planted with so much fertilizer. Most of them are no longer in their natural state, and then too much insecticide, and all of these things will go and harm us. So I'll also tell us about the um, ones that would help you to prevent diabetes, and even if you have it, to help your pancreas to come back to life. Yes, it's very, very possible. Yeah, at the moment, I know diabetes does not have a cure, but at least you can do your pancreas a whole lot of good by giving it the right nutrients through the food that you eat. Organic food, like I would always say. Till we meet again next time, don't forget to like my video. Yes, like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, share with your family, and as always, like I always say, stay blessed. Bye.